Hey everybody, Knox with the American Suppressor Association, and we are back for episode 2 of Mystery Silence Theater, where Hollywood's depiction of silencers gets put to the test by yours truly. Last time, we checked out the first 2 episodes of Amazon's new show, Jack Reacher, and we've since finished watching the series and are back for round 2. So let's see if anything's changed. Y'all ready? Right now, we're going to look at a scene from episode 5 where Jack and his sidekick are walking around a park.
On bad.
You think they're wrong?
Murder weapon was a small caliber 9mm subsonic.
They're back on this small caliber subsonic. All right.
Forklifts don't use silencers.
Did they really just say that? Let's hear that one more time.
Forklifts don't use silencers.
Forklifts don't use silencers.
Burglars don't use silencers. Thank you. Finally, there's a little bit of truth to some Hollywood. I love it. Yeah, she's absolutely right. Why don't they use them? Because they're still freaking loud. And they add length. They're less concealable. They get hot easily. There's a whole ton of stuff as to why burglars don't use silencers. So thank you, madam.
Most don't carry guns at all. Also, burglars steal things.
Also, burglars steal things. Well, there you go. All right, so we're back in the season finale. So if you haven't watched the show, spoiler alert, stop watching right now because we're about to get into the big final shootout at the warehouse where everything's hitting the fan. All right, so here they are in the woods doing Overwatch on the warehouse. Let's see how this goes. All right, I'm going to start by saying she's obviously got an EOTech on there. I don't know who puts their eyeball that close to an EOTech site. I've never seen it before, but let's move on from that.
Reacher and Hobo should be in place by now.
Really, you think I should take one of the shots? 2 shooters, better odds.
You have experience with long-range kill shots.
No.
I do.
Ooh. Laser beams. Absolute laser beams. We're back to square one.
Put the biscuit in the basket.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Our friend around the corner heard him fall.
Oh, yeah. He totally just heard him fall. That was it. Yep. Oh, but thank goodness we've got the superhuman strength of Jack Reacher
Go.
doling out kidney shots with a knife. All right. See each other. She totally just points a gun right at him. Like, who does that? I'd be super pissed. You get exactly one time you can point the gun at me, specifically. And after that, I'm shooting back. I don't care who you are. All right, here she is. And, like, I'm pretty sure they put the invisibility cloak on the actual silencer because I see a flashlight, but I don't see the can from this angle. But there it is. As soon as she shoots, she's got another laser beam coming out. Magically, the can just appeared back on the end of the muzzle within a fraction of a second. I mean, I know QD and fast attach are like a thing, but it's not like that. It's also not like this would be cold, right? So, like, this is another prime example of people that have never shot with silencers, never shot suppressed, not understanding anything about it. Obviously, I think that was a clear oversight on whoever their firearms person was. But why on earth would it have come off? And how could it have been put on that fast? Doesn't make any sense. We've all been there. If you shoot enough suppressed guns, you're going to burn your hand at some point when you accidentally grab a hot can, even if it's only been shot a few times. But in the middle of a literal flaming warehouse and a firefight, I think that can's going to be a little bit spicy on your hand. So I don't see that one coming on and off. All right, so now she's in hand-to-hand combat. And it's really hard to see because it's kind of dark. But if we pause it right here, that can is clearly not there. There's an exposed flash hider, muzzle brake, like whatever. But there's definitely no can. So again, with this thing coming on and off, like whoever their firearms advisor was really missed the mark on this completely. They did them a disservice, did them absolutely dirty. All right, they're escaping. Yep. Using the exit, getting out of the smoke. And there's the can. It's back on. 100% clear as day.
We gotta go get Reacher.
He'll be okay.
How do you know that?
Because
Yeah,
he's Reacher.
on again, off again. It's like a really bad ex-girlfriend. So now that we've finished watching the show, I'm ready to update our score. So the first 2 episodes were complete Hollywood, but they did at least acknowledge that burglars don't use silencers in episode 5. So for this, on our sliding scale of silence, I'm going to give them an updated score of 2.4. That's a lot better than their previous score of negative 0.6. Now, look, it's still ridiculous. They don't know what they're talking about, and they're still very far away from being accurate, but at least on some accounts, they're on paper. So thanks for watching this episode of Mystery Silence Theater. If you like what you saw, give us a follow on Instagram and YouTube. And don't forget to leave a comment to let us know what you want us to rate on the next episode of Mystery Silence Theater.